Hi there folks, and welcome back to my channel, and for this video I am back in Montrose. I am at the George Hotel and I'm actually going to be here for the Angus BookFest, which again is being held here in the George Hotel. It's down in the facility suite. So all the footage from here will be showing you what's been going on, what's been happening, some of the setup, and yeah. So just like fingers crossed things go okay and it's going to be a good weekend. And again, if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy my videos, if you can click on the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, leave some likes, leave some comments, it's always really appreciated. Yeah, so again, all that does go towards helping support the channel and getting the word out about what I'm doing, about my books, about what I'm posting here on YouTube. So yeah, it'd be really appreciated. So if you keep watching, you will see what is going to be happening with this year's festival.
It's very lovely to see you all. Feel free to talk back as well at any point this evening. We are here this evening to get you drunk on some of the finest whiskey you'll ever taste, but more of that in a moment, and to tell you stories. There's a couple of books we're going to talk about particularly this evening, but then there's some other ones as well, and none of you are allowed to leave the building without buying at least one copy of each book.
Please can tell you a little bit about why this is such a special drama we created. So
I'm going to start pouring while you're talking.
Magic. Thank you very much. So this is actually real life casting just behind me.
That's my table set up for tomorrow. I'll be sharing with someone. So I've tried to cram myself into as little space as possible. And this is how long the exhibition is going to be on for. It's going to be on until February. Yeah, so they have information up about different authors who are connected to Montrose and the surrounding area. So you can find them up in the display cases and up on the wall. Even Hugh McDermott, who is quite an influential 20th century poet in Scots, lived in Montrose. There's even a connection to Sherlock Holmes, as Arthur Conan Doyle's dad was actually held in the lunatic asylum in Montrose. And there have even been calls for the Angus BookFest to be recognised by the Scottish Parliament.
Ignorance and conservatism to freedom fighter, and along the way she discovers the culture that she grew up loving is not quite so fictional. It's sapphic, and I really want to get a picture of a real world Scotland as opposed to kind of the romanticised, kind of Outlander-esque one that we're used to in fantasy. So there's a lot of kind of references to real life Scotland in here. One of them will be featured in the scene tonight, which is where our main character Kate, she gets dragged along on this heist to steal a mythical crown from a museum down in fancy England. And while she's there, so she has albinism and the sun is really bright down there, and it's a bit of a culture shock for her from being up in fancy Scotland, which is called Storrin. And while she's down there, one of the separatists one of the rebels that she's with tries to buy her a hat, but she uses the wrong kind of money. And we all know how that goes.
So you still want to send us a laugh for being up north, do you?
That's not what I said.
Oh, well, then you will accept my friend Siller, which was hard-earned and can be exchanged for goods and services anywhere in this happy little place of civilization.
Well, that's the end of the Saturday. We did have, they had wee playettes based on about 3 of the books by 3 different writers who are attending this weekend. And one was Song of the Stag by R.M. Brown. And that's kind of what you were seeing in the footage beforehand. But yeah, today was a bit weird. Because the past couple of years, we seem to have been doing pretty well with people coming in and buying books, and the writers actually like selling like books to people who are attending the festival. But today was really quiet. And I think somebody even managed to go up to the main street during the day, and she was saying even the main street was dead. There was hardly anybody about. So it was a bit kind of weird that way, but again, with festivals like this, it can be a hit and a miss, or a hit or a miss, that you can go to one festival or one event and do really well, and then go to a similar one and barely sell anything. So I managed to sell one book yesterday, at the evening event, and I didn't sell any books at all today, which was just, it can get very downheartening. It can really get to you that, again, you're spending all this money to try and support events like this and come to events. And I know it's not the organisers' events, the organiser of the event's fault, because again, they've been advertising the hell out of this. Even a member of the staff from the George Hotel was saying that this event was really well advertised, that they couldn't have done any more to try and get the word out. But yeah, so fingers crossed. There's still tomorrow. Some people were saying they could be coming back tomorrow, and hopefully I'll actually get some sales, and yeah, hopefully be going home with fewer books than I came with. But again, that's never guaranteed. But all I can do is like keep my fingers crossed, touch all wood, and hopefully have better news tomorrow. Oh, that's doors open again for day 2 of the actual Sunday of the BookFest. Hopefully be a few more people in through the door today and a few more sales. So again, got all the books set up.
No, so you just tell me you're here and take you off.
I know.
Yeah, so that's me at the trial by jury event. So all the people who are attending will essentially be told about a case. I think it's on the slide it says Jersey's only unsolved murder. And so me and one of our authors have kept our tables up and kept our books out. And it's a good thing I did, because over from Friday, Saturday and during the day, I only sold 3 books. But within 2 minutes of me getting back in here for the event, I managed to sell another 3 books. So that's me like doubled the number of books I've sold already.
It's your teeth from tonight covered.
Exactly. That's the one that goes to say that's like me covered my dinner already.
Get more wine dates out.
So hopefully, if I keep my table up for till the end of the event, might sell some more books by the end of the night.
Trial by jury event. For
those that came last year, a similar kind of thing. This is a real life murder trial. This is a case that actually happened. Okay, you will get to play the part of the jury. I'll give you all the evidence for the prosecution and the defence. You then get to decide if you think the person on trial is guilty or not.
20-year-old Billy O'Connell tore her. The girl was found battered to death in the fields of Clem on the morning of the last day of 1966.
The case of Tula Hook has remained a mystery for almost 60 years, and now author Mark Bridgman has come to the island to tell her story and find answers.
It's the 60th anniversary next year, so the chances are that whoever committed the murder is either very old or maybe even dead. So this might be the last chance to solve it. We might be able to find this person while they're still alive.
On the evening of the 30th of December 1966, Tula left her flat in Spencer Close, Georgetown. She was going to visit a family at the Pontac House Hotel, who she had worked with over the summer. She was waiting at the bus stop in the pouring rain when the 7:45 bus didn't turn up. In the meantime, between 6 or 7 cars stopped and offered her a lift. The next bus was at 8:15, but she never got on.
Yeah, we have to see us getting cut. Right.
Right, I'm dreading to
But you
think.
need to like do like a proper wedge.
A big wedge cut.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Oh, blimey.
That's if it works.
I hope it does work.
Blood's going to ooze out. Well done that.
Oh, it was Kay that made this. Did it?
There we go, look at that.
Oh, it's set like jelly.
Is it supposed to ooze out?
I
It
think
was, but I think because it's been in the really cold cell.
well, that's Angus BookFest officially come to an end for 2025. And yeah, even though I was a bit downhearted because yeah, I only managed to make like 3 sales on the Friday evening, the Saturday, and the Sunday during the day. I did manage to make another 4 sales during the last event. It was another 4 sales. So during the last event, which was the trial by jury. So even though yeah, it wasn't as many sales as I would have liked, it did mean that I did at least come away with something. And I do think that is why it is so important to support these local events and festivals, because again, it's again, if you don't use them, you lose them, and it does help like bring people into the area. Because again, I'm from just outside Glasgow, and I've come all the way up here to Montrose to take part in this event. And I know that there was a family, and I know they came along last year, and they'd come up from Renfrew. So yeah, and again, it does help support local economy in the local area. So events like this are so important and really do need supported as much as possible. But hopefully, fingers crossed, and be back up here for next year for the Angus BookFest 2026, which will be the 6th year that I've taken part in this event. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully you will have found it entertaining and interesting, and hopefully we'll see you all up here next year in Montrose for the Angus BookFest. So again, hopefully you'll have all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.